As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Take it on! No.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they run the option on second down. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for the Hall of Famer. It's the boss, Jerome Bettis. Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Motion left, Smith. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Throwing is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
On second down, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dalton Kincaid there to make the grab. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, break. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Stroud out of the gun here. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Stroud looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, we have a few words to say to the QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Stroud working out of the gun. Flushed out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Here's Stroud. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Howie Long in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Badgley able to knock this one through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly.
Brings up second and 2 at the 49ers 8-yard line.
Go check.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Their own 15-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got Smith here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. They find some open field here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, here's Williams. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jamal Williams, 46 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 17, 49ers 7.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
The 16-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Miles Sanders with his